Good morning! This week, this Wednesday, if you're watching this when I'm releasing it on March 4th, this Wednesday is Ash Wednesday. This is the beginning of Lent. It's a 40-day period on the Christian calendar, and it's a ceremonial time where people give things up. We give up chocolate, or we give up alcohol, we give up swearing, or we give up some sort of a vice. And the idea here is that this is to commemorate, if you will, and honor the 40 days that Jesus Christ spent in the wilderness. And whether you believe it or not, the point that I want to make to you is that there's a sales lesson here, a sales lesson in the Bible. There's a sales lesson here in that one of the reasons why it works, one of the reasons why people are able to give things up is that it's finite. It's 40 days. There's an end period. Some people end on Good Friday. Some people end on Easter Sunday. And they say, yay, now I can have chocolate again. Those little Cadbury mini eggs mean that I can't do without chocolate. Because I think those are the devil's doing, personally. They're so good. But from a sales standpoint, if you look at a short-term sales goal and say, I'm going to spend the next month, 2 months, 6 weeks, 40 days making X number more calls. What a difference that would make in your sales results. And the thing is that the reason why Lent works is it's finite. You struggle with some of these days. You struggle by saying, no, I don't think I can make it today. Oh, I really need to go down and I've got to have that chocolate bunny or whatever. But it's finite, so you can say, all right, I only have to hang on for another week or another 2 weeks, or whatever it is. Sales blitzes are very much the same way, that they are a short-term focus on sales activity. And I encourage you to step it up, to say, I will make a minimum number of calls. In fact, if you go to my website, and I'll put the URL down here, go to my website and download the white paper, How to Make 10 Sales Calls a Day. It'll give you some tips on how to do it. A couple other tips here. Number one is focus on day 2. Everybody can hit their goal on day 1. Day 2 is tough. So make certain that you hit your sales activity goals, whatever that number is, first thing in the morning. Make it a priority and jump right on it. Okay, it's like going to the gym. Day 1 is easy. Day 2 is tough. And then do the same thing for day 3. The second tip is this, that you front load your week. So if you're going to make it a short-term sales activity goal, on Monday and Tuesday, make extra sales calls. So if your goal is to make 5, make 7 or 8 or 9. That way you've got some in the bank so that later in the week when stuff happens, you've got a plus balance and you don't have to make those 7 calls or 5 calls. Now you can make less, whatever you need to do. So, Lent happens once a year. And this, however, the sales issue, this is something that you can do several times a year, and I hope that you do. A short-term blitz of sales activity, just shake up that snow globe that you're in, will make a big difference in your annual sales results. So there you go, a little biblical sales lesson for you this week.